Merhabalar sevgili dostlar, değerli izleyenler, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Bugün Hitman'in Türkçe ikinci bölümünü çekeceğim sizler için. Lütfen kanalıma abone olmayı unutmayın ve beğenilerinizi eksik etmeyin. Şimdiden teşekkür ediyorum. Bunların devamı gelecek. Sürekli gelmeye devam edecek. İzninizle oyuna başlıyorum. Evet. Aile için ölüm adlı görevimizi başlatıyorum. Alexa hedefimiz ve bu da dosyamız. Kaçan bir hedef vardı. Onun dosyasını şu anda Alexa'dan alacağız. Hedefimizi Alexa'dan alacağız. Oyun başlasın.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Cinayet işlenmiş bu sarayda. Onu anlatmaya çalışıyor. Yalnız bir şey diyeyim mi? Grafikler gerçekten efsane. Yani Londra'yı gerçekten şu an yaşattı bize ya. Değil mi arkadaşlar? Evet, şu an bu dedektif cinayeti incelemek için bu saraya geldi. Ve galiba büyük ihtimalle bu adamın kılığına gireceğiz.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here.
Evet, takip edelim
Maybe
bakalım.
you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Yalnız gerçekten grafikler efsane ya. Bunu söylemeden geçemeyeceğim.
Please do.
If you follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Mother's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about those texts.
What did she say?
Gerçekten çok iyi yapmışlar grafikleri ya. Çok hoşuma gitti.
We had a really good talk about it, actually.
What did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff,
Sir, I just need to check.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
We know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
Shit, man. Caroline really did a number on you.
Evet, dedektif yani onun kılığına gireceğimiz adam şu anda saraya geçiş yaptı. O yaptıysa biz de yaparız dedik ve oyuna başladık. Evet, dedektif bu tarafa doğru geliyor. Biz de bir saklanalım. Evet. Gel buraya bakalım aslan. Evet.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen
Evet,
upon us,
gördüğünüz
and I
gibi
need a quick
hedefimiz
resolution,
bu.
handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've travelled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Evet. Arkadaşı takip edelim. Büyük ihtimalle işlenen cinayetin odasına bizi götürecek. Orada da incelemeler yapacağız. Yani dedektif olarak, dedektif kılığında olarak.
Current affairs surrounding Madam Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madam's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
Evet, araştırdığımız bilgileri
A locked room murder mystery 47. I trust you'll get to the
hedefimize
bottom of this.
araştırarak
Why don't you use your
aktaracağız.
camera to scan the dead body 47?
Oo, dayı ne yapmışlar sana böyle dayı? Yazık olmuş, yazık.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread
Belli ki birileri öldürmüş ve 10 sularında olmuş bu.
You do know your poisons 47.
Evet, bir bilgisayarından bir bakalım en son nerelere girmiş.
Zachary
Oh.
was shopping for New Wellingtons last night. Not
Evet.
exactly what you would expect from someone
Anlaşılan
suicidal.
yani intihar değil kesin. Çünkü intihar etmek isteyen
Zachary's
birisi
suicide
ayakkabıyı almaz. Yani
Also,
ayakkabı
a
alışverişi
sample of
yapmaz.
handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Alayım dayı şunu ben. Dayı helal et ha. Dayı. Ölmüş ki zaten amına. Aa,
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
gizli oda. Severim. Hep böyle bir odam olsun istemişimdir ya.
A photocopy of the floor plans.
Belli
Somebody's
ki
been
katil
researching
buradan
the secret ins and
suikast
outs of
düzenlemiş ve
Thornbridge
öldürmüş.
Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Çok acayip şeyler olmuş burada. Saray saray değil, cinayet mahalli maşallah. Vallahi yani Allah birinden almış diğerine vermiş ya. Çok acayip şeyler oluyor burada. Evet, şimdi şu ulağı bulmamız lazım.
Hello, sir.
Büyük ihtimalle aşağıda.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here is the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47?
How's everything
Motive,
coming along?
means, and opportunity, I believe.
Make sure you
May
focus
I
on
suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Don't worry about me.
Evet. Şimdi güzel bir araştırma yapmamız gerekiyor.
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
So, you're American. What on earth are you doing in this shit?
Aman aman aman.
Felt celebrity, right?
Yazık, günah değil mi la?
I don't
He?
like dancing.
What about restaurants? You like food?
Maybe we should get back to...
I should let you go.
Yeah.
What is it with me? I can't stop torturing myself over every cute face. Just smile.
Belli ki burada bir şeyler dönüyor ama
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me
Looking
when you
good,
do.
man. Looking good.
Oh, stop pacing, for God's sake, Emma.
Why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude. That's what it is. Come to the place funeral and show up like nothing.
o ne ya?
Sup?
Well, what did you find? You expect well have a damn good reason for not being here.
Evet arkadaşlar.
Bloody well be the one to clean up this old mess.
I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry. Please, continue your efforts, Mr. Ford.
Bakalım bu yolun sonu nereye gidiyor?
This is Rebecca's room.
Rebecca'nın odasına geldik şu an.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Aa, o ne? Yok artık. Bir geçit daha mı? Abi burası cinayet mahalli ya. Bildiğin cinayet mahalli.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
protect the Carlyle legacy, what bollocks. It's all gone. I doubt our big brother could have botched it up any worse than I have, even if he'd tried.
Evet arkadaşlar, şu anda hedefi niye öldürmediğimi anlatmak isterdim ama anlayacaksınız birazdan büyük ihtimalle.
Excuse me, sir. Seems like you're not cleared to come through here. Sorry.
Sure am, Mr. Bernstein. Coming along just I can work on that.
Mr. Patrick is not acquainted.
I'm fine. Thanks for checking in.
Mr. Patrick, can I do anything for you?
Yeah. I got word he's upset with Madame Carlyle.
I did, sir. It all checked out.
I can't forget his eyes. They were so swollen, it didn't even look like Zachary.
Do you think it was a suicide?
I don't know. Madame Carlyle certainly doesn't think so. Why else would she have asked that detective to come here?
The murder was the blood?
Not that I'm sure. All I can think about is those swollen eyes.
Arkadaşlar şu grafiklere bakın ya. Efsane değil mi? Korku filmlerini andırıyor biraz ama
What?
around today?
Not that I know of.
Can't be too careful. Part of the job.
Hey, who are you? Do I know you?
Can someone help me?
Excuse me, you're not allowed here, you know. Don't get me wrong, but I hope we never meet again.
That American lawyer in the small office. Check his travel documents. Everything's in order.
You take the break.
Did the portrait photographer check out? You verified his identity?
I vetted him thoroughly. He's good.
Hello. Yeah, listen. No, listen. I understand that he's talking anti. Calm down.
Yes, I understand. Some range. We need to talk and
Do I know him?
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious. She expects the family photo to be done any moment now.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect. Can't we just take a fuse from another?
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
Whose box?
I guess we could do that.
Good. Look, I'll finish setting up, and then we'll grab the fuse just before you call down the family.
Good. Yeah, that's a good plan.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things would be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said they let him stay here, but Ethel was sure Emma would throw him out the first chance she got. And now we'll never know.
Oh, my. You're taking it hard, aren't you?
It's just typical that Annie gets the help of the photographer. I'm good work. But work, that's all I get.
Okay.
Oh, did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
How are you today, sir?
Excuse me, I have to search you. Only take a minute, okay?
Did you find out that the vote was notarized? But how the hell did that happen? Nope. We all signed it. I gave it to him in person. He says he got it notarized the very same day. Right, listen. You go to their office and ask for Cheryl. She's the best they've got. Tell her you want to see the records. Don't take no for an answer. And call me as soon as you've got them. Thanks, Phil. We'll get to the bottom of this.
And that solicitor upstairs. Why do you think he's here?
I think solicitors are Mother's favorite kind of people. Can't remember ever having a family event without one tucked away in a room somewhere. Due diligence always trumped the family.
I think he's here to cut us from her will.
Very ridiculous. Imagine the scandal if the firstborn son didn't pick up the torch. That will never happen.
He plays the strings of my heart with that piano. I can feel the hair on my neck.
It is only fitting, she said. Gregory stopped, which was a surprise. He normally accepts his wife's outrageous behavior without batting an eye.
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
Gregory Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, bridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
How tall are you? You could be a model, you know.
Right.
I'm serious. I have a friend.
Sorry, man, but you're just making me feel a little uncomfortable now. Okay?
I'm serious. I have a friend who's a model. She says that's the sweet, sweet life. You should come and stay at my place in London. We can have her come over. Give you some tips.
I'm quite happy here, thanks.
Patrick Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
May I get you anything, Mr. Patrick?
Privacy? Maybe stop keeping an eye on me? Who put you up to this? Mother?
Just doing my rounds.
Right. God, I hate this place. I totally get why Zachary was such a weirdo. I'm losing it, and I only arrived yesterday. He didn't leave Thornbridge for 50 years.
I'd prefer it if you didn't speak ill of the dead, Mr. Patrick.
Yeah, well, if there's nothing good to say...
Then you should hold your tongue.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlisle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
He was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe, like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office. Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
I'm reading too. I read all the time. Literature and such.
That's nice.
Hi there. Looking good today, sir.
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago. The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one.
Arkadaşlar
Discretion is assured.
şu an galiba
The papers also described how Mr.
işin içinden çıkamayacak hale geldi arkadaş.
Montgomery is an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You are wrong, Mr. Whitmer. He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself,
İşinizi beğendim. Bu ödülü hak ettiğiniz gibi şeyler söylüyor.
Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave this room. I understand Fernsby's actions. There's no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I'm sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies. About your reward, have you considered an amount?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the Constant. But that must mean you're... I expected you to show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it.
Hello, sir.
The file you want is in the safe. Good hunting. I need some privacy. Thank you.
Bana da iyi avlanmalar.
That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
Evet, şu anda hedefimizi öldürecek kıvama geldik.
Up.
Can't you just relax for a minute?
And that solicitor
Somebody should document this historic moment. Mother apologizing for a major cock-up. Both firsts, I believe.
In my own time, Gregory. I'll wait till everybody is here. Right, let's get started. I want to keep this short. I know you have a lot of questions. Some I will answer now. The rest will have to wait. First, Zachary's sudden death is a great tragedy, but also a great inconvenience, as it happened just now. I'm dealing with the situation in a
Gördüğünüz gibi açıklama yapıyor şu anda.
Your cooperation in all related matters. Secondly, the arranged funeral event tomorrow will take place as planned. No one can know that I am still alive. I expect you all at your party. last. As you all know, I have a lot on my plate and need to focus on sorting everything out, so please do not disturb me with your petty concerns. You are all adults, and as part of the elite, you will eventually have to deal with it. That will be all.
What an exit. Those bags got style. Show what you're made of. Edward, this is your chance.
Oh, God. I have to put my...
Mother, I want to know what is going on.
Not now, Rebecca. I thought I made that clear.
Yes, now. Something's really wrong. I started digging and I can see that a lot of our mandates are void. Financial decisions revoked and a freeze on...
Rebecca.
And then you give me that token for the vault in London. But only one of two. You need to explain.
The token for the bank vault is just a contingency measure. I doubt you'll need it.
Christ, Mother, that's exactly what I mean. Could you be more cryptic?
I am working very hard to figure everything out. I need you to back off and trust that I'm in control. I have contingency plans and will make sure that you get information, useful, factual information when I have it. But for now, I need time to focus.
Business as usual, then. You are cold, Mother. And alone. By choice.
Don Yates, Alexa Carlyle here. You need to explain yourself. I demand that you return my call ASAP. Sending a junior attorney is gross negligence of your responsibilities and will have consequences for your company and you personally as well. I will make sure of that. Mark my words.
That American lawyer in the small office, did you check his travel documents?
Everything's in order. Ah, my perfect mother. Ha. Who would have thought? You fucked up, didn't you? Staging your own death? A major, grandiose cock-up, I'd say.
Be quiet. Gregory.
It shows you're only human, after all. I never would have guessed.
Damn you, Edward. Answer your bloody phone, you coward. How dare you interfere with my life like this? You're a nobody, a weasel, overreaching your competences. You are in way over your head, and I will make you pay. You can count on that.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Portrait photographer check out. Verify photo.
Tamamlandı arkadaşlar. Gördüğünüz gibi.
Mary is so upset, as she's never seen a dead body before.
Poor thing.
Alexa back from the dead, a make-believe funeral, a murder mystery. Oh, all too much.
We'll all need a vacation when this is over. My market key around.
I see a lot of keys around. You're going to have to look at more. You startled me. I was just, I don't know, thinking about Zachary. He spent most of his life in here with these plants. Not much of a life, is it? Well, anyway, I'll be outside if you need me. If you'd excuse me.
Someone like Zachary. I can't bear to think what will happen to all these rare plants.
I know, Oliver, I know. But we shall all miss him dearly.
Strange.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
I heard Mary fainted when she heard Madame Carlyle was still alive, and she didn't even see it herself. It was very...
I can believe that. What a surprise.
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit! Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Arkadaşlar beni izlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Kanalıma abone olmayı ve takipte kalmayı unutmayın. Hoşça kalın, sağlıcakla kalın, sağlıklı kalın.